Hi there, my name is Matt Cole, co-producer of the Sexperts podcast, along with my great friend Brian Garrity. Before I begin, I just want to give a huge thanks to our guest during this episode, Marshall Mulkey. He is a very talented writer, stand-up comedian, and improviser in the Hampton Roads area, and you can see him travel around to all kinds of open mics and performing stand-up at Kazi's. And every month, I like to give a huge thanks to all of our Patreon supporters. They are Nate Edwards, Austin Johnson, Austin Big Dick Priest, Noel Big Vag Peterson, Vanessa and Michael the Swingers Flurmus, Jeff the Hard-On Blue, Allison Nicest Rack in Kentucky Squibs, Trip the Salad Tosser Rumble, Anna Suck You Off Sosa, Sean, suck me sideways, Donnelly, Matt, harder daddy, Holman, John Regan, Spank Master, Wharton, Mark, Thin Dick Banshee, and Erica, the lubricator guess. If you would like to become an official Sexperts fan in the fan club, then go to patreon.com/sexpertspodcast. Even if you donate $1 a month, it would really, really, really be helpful. Thank you guys so much. And without further ado, everything you're about to hear is made up on the spot. So please enjoy this next sex episode of The Sexperts.
Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Got it to do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
And we're recording, and intro music, and hi there, welcome to the Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, head turtleneck mocker at JCPenney.
You almost didn't get it out, then, Delilah.
It's a mouthful. I'm like, can we come up with an acronym? And they don't do acronyms.
No.
Even though JC is kind of a...
What does JC stand for?
It's more of an initial. Jesus Christ, Penny.
Okay, let's not get too off track so soon. We are the Sexperts, and we are your Sexperts. We're coming to you live every week from a different location, different controversial topic of the day, different unique guests with their own different perspective. The show is great.
Breaking through sexual barriers.
Breaking through with our fists, just fisting through sexual barriers.
On the reg.
Yeah, which isn't our topic of the day, but it may be close. Yeah, and we are here outside of... it's kind of weird because... we're not very... I wouldn't say I'm very funny overall. Like, people more describe me as like a very serious person.
I could not agree more.
And I'm terrible at parties. Like, I don't chit chat. We're actually outside. We're standing outside a comedy show, which I don't like stand up comedy. I'm not really involved in that sort of scene. But we're here in LA, so we might as well be outside a comedy. You know,
they always go sexual with their jokes.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like sexual jokes.
There's nothing. I may be breaking news here. There's nothing funny about sex.
No, it's just interesting, fascinating.
It's fascinating, yeah. Which brings us to it's not a strong segue. Which brings us to our topic of the day. If I could please, do I have permission to introduce it, Delilah?
Permission granted.
Here we go. Get down! Get down! Charlie's on top of us! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole. STDs that hurt your butthole. It's a topic I've been wanting to talk about for years.
It's a topic that, frankly, when we started researching, I couldn't find much material about butthole STDs. So we had...
That's a good subtitle. I forgot what my original subtitle was at this point, but now it's Fire in the Hole, subtitle, Butthole STDs. Thank you, Delilah. But yeah, a lot of research.
We're a team, never forget.
Yeah, we're high-fiving. You can't see it because it's a podcast, but we're high-fiving.
But quietly, because I don't want to get picked on by the comic.
Yeah, you think he's standing outside here? I don't know where he is. Anyways, let's introduce our guest, though. Let's not chat too much. He's walking up right now. Hi there. Welcome there, sir.
Hello. Very happy to be here.
Thank you. A very soft-spoken young gentleman. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to our audience out there?
Yes, my name is Todd Goddler, former FM radio personality.
Oh, welcome, Todd Goddler. Did I get that right?
Yes, Todd Goddler.
I can sense that. Like, different parts of your voice are hitting me in different ears.
Yeah, it's almost like ASMR stuff. What was so you said former?
Yes, former
FM host.
Yes.
What happened?
Well, when I was brought on to the scene, they the radio station decided to put me at the 8 a.m. slot, prime radio host slot, and because of my soft-spoken nature, there were reports of over 100 automobile accidents during my time slot.
That is awful.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I'm here today to try and get my job back.
Oh.
Are you the one they called the human ice storm?
Yes.
DJ Ice Storm.
Wait, describe that. Why is that the human ice storm?
That's the only thing that can cause that number of accidents in that short amount of time.
Holy shit. Wow. Oh my God. How do you feel about that? Do you feel guilt associated with that? How does that make you feel?
I mean, it doesn't feel great, knowing that you caused the deaths of many Americans.
No, that doesn't sound like it would be great.
Just Americans, though? You weren't
I wasn't killing any minorities. Just straight white people.
Oh, so that was the demographics of your radio station.
Mm-hmm.
What type of music was it?
90s hip hop.
Wait, people were falling asleep to your voice in 90s hip hop?
White people.
Yeah, white people.
Oh, white people. Oh, wow. Well, what made them want to tune in to begin with? Did they want to be like hip or what? I mean, I guess we can't ask them now. They're dead, but
it's mostly.
Were there any survivors?
There was one, but he died in the hospital. Most of them died on impact.
Oh, I heard about that. Mm-hmm. You actually tried to make it right. You actually visited him in the hospital.
Yes, and I was so boring that he fell asleep and died.
Oh, rest in peace. Well,
a radio-induced coma.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But in person as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, unless you were sitting,
he brought his mic.
Yeah,
and slapped some headphones on him. It's like, listen to this, you bitch.
In the business, they call them cans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Actually, that speaking of cans, let's talk about. I want to hear your perspective, Todd Goddler.
There's nobody better to hear their perspective about butt STDs.
Fire the hole! Get down! Blown off! Fire in the hole, butthole STDs.
Well, as a radio DJ, sometimes when I'm at a conference or in a comedy show and I'm sitting too long, my butt hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any tips? Like, you must have sat on your ass all the time.
Yeah.
I got really good at within the first 5 minutes of sitting down. I stopped feeling my ass.
Oh.
It's
On purpose?
On purpose. It just goes numb. You teach your brain how to do it.
To forget the ass.
Yeah, to forget the ass.
Wow. God, I can't forget the ass because you should see the ass on my wife. She's in an iron lung right now, but sometimes I flip her over like a pancake.
People are like, why is there that hump in the iron lung? I'm like, how else can you get that ass in there?
Are you married, single? What do you got?
I'm married, 2 children.
Yeah. Oh, that's
that's it.
Did you any when they were young, any trouble getting them to sleep?
No, actually. They fell asleep quite quickly after hearing me talk for about a sentence. Both of them are currently in radio-induced comas right now.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Jesus.
since they were born.
Whoa!
Actually,
wow, they're like little angels.
I was going to say, I mean,
Angels.
if you're looking for work after the radio station shut down, maybe you could help. You could professionally put children to bed, but not if it leads to comas. That's probably not good.
Those are the eternal comas. Oh my golly! So you do want your job back, though, right?
Yes,
That's what you said.
I very much need the money.
How are you? Oh, are you? What are you doing for money now?
Mostly Advil ads.
Oh. Okay, I mean that probably pays a little bit, right? Advil ads.
Well, they pay me in free Advil.
Which you then resell on the open market, or
yes.
That's probably not a good gig.
It's more than we make.
Okay, well I think we should help him out. How do you think we should best help him out, Delilah? If he wants to get back in the air, well, this is a good first start.
This is a very good start. Like,
a lot of fans in Colorado.
If you're hearing this voice, I mean, we've managed to stay awake. Although honestly, we've both gotten in pajamas and blankies since we started talking.
I didn't even realize it. I don't know.
No, and why do I have a warm bottle?
That is weird. I guess you do have that effect on people.
But I'm gonna fight it.
I sincerely hope none of your listeners are listening to this while they're driving.
I don't think anybody listens to us, period. But I mean...
Do people still drive?
Yeah, wait, what were we talking about? Did I fall asleep for a second? I think I fall asleep for a
fault. Am I a baby now?
I think I fall asleep for a little bit. I need my mama. What were your sons' names? So you're Todd Goddler.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing Rod.
Yeah. Did he say sons or kids?
I just assumed.
Yeah, no, they're sons.
Sons, probably Rod Goddler and what?
Mm-hmm. Bod Goddler.
Bod.
You really are a great midwife. Even kids you don't know, you didn't deliver, you know the genders.
Man, that would be great if you could wake them up. Maybe you could have them be bodybuilders, and then he could be called Bod the Bod Goddler.
Bod God.
Bod God.
Yeah, we've already made T-shirts.
Oh wow! If he ever wakes up.
Mm-hmm, if he ever wakes up,
I worship a bod God.
All right. Well, I feel like we should be helping him more, not just this. How can we? Let's give him some audition material. Yeah. Let's say, all right, you have a big audition. Let's see what you got. What would be a really great gig to land?
Okay, well, are we trying to stick with his wheelhouse, or are we trying to branch out to more high energy?
How would you feel about branching out to more high energy? Oh, they're what is it? Monster energy drink. All right, let's hear your pitch for Monster energy drink.
Okay, Monster energy drink.
Delilah, wake up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Release the monster within you.
Delilah, wake up. No, that's good. Do you have any notes, Delilah?
Did he do it?
Yeah, I just let's try something different. Okay. What else? What else is high energy?
Big,
yeah, O Magazine.
O Magazine.
Yeah, go for it.
O Magazine. Release the monster within you.
Delilah, wake up!
Wake
up, Delilah. What's
gotten into me? Comedy puts me right to sleep.
Hey, what is this comedy show we're setting line for, Delilah? You got us tickets, and I don't like this stuff. I don't even want. We want them or something.
He's billed as the top prop comic in the Midwest. He's a third generation Gallagher. Gallagher the third.
Oh wow! You seen this guy before, Todd?
Yeah. We're closely related.
What is he a Goddler?
It's actually
Gallagher Goddler.
Wait, it's actually you?
It's me, yeah, Todd Goddler, third generation Gallagher.
Wait, you were going to be watching you on stage tonight?
I've been trying to scrounge up the money.
Oh my God, look at
Somehow.
this. I pulled up a flyer right here. It's on the ground. It should be in people's hands, but it's on the ground. It says Todd, in quotes, the prop Goddler. Mm-hmm. Wow, you are Todd the prop Goddler.
Prop God, for short.
All right. Well, I think you buried the lead here. I mean, are you successful at this stuff or what?
Not very.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's it.
Well, can you show us some of your props?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, awesome. What do you want to take out of you have? That's what the trunk is for. I was wondering what the trunk. I thought it was for gear, prop or mic gear, but then there's props. All right. What do you got here?
It's a microphone.
Well, okay, I don't get it so far, but again,
a lot of comics use that as a prop for their penis.
Oh, do you do a lot of sexual stuff or what?
Mostly clean family humor.
So what do you do with the mic? You just
with some sex stuff sprinkled in.
So you just take out the mic, and what do you say? What makes it funny?
I just talk into it.
All right, move to the next prop.
Yeah, next prop. Okay.
It's, some headphones or cans, as we call them in the industry.
I want to get back to the lingo at some point, but okay. So then you just put on the cans, and then what?
I talk the audience to sleep and steal all their money.
Wait.
Oh.
Or the audience.
Hold on. No, he's being nice. He's telling us because we let him on the Sexperts. So
yeah, put your wallets in your car.
But I don't know about you, but I'm fucking exhausted.
Hang in there.
So do you ever improvise your props? Just pull a prop out of your ass?
The microphone is too big to fit up in there, but the headphones I will occasionally pull out of my ass.
Well, I meant figuratively.
Oh.
You know what isn't too big to fit up there? Oh, the tank's taking down our turns. We gotta go, Johnny. Tell my wife I love her. Follow. Butthole STDs.
Did you say fire in the hole?
I did. I didn't even. I thought that.
Now your voice is putting me to sleep, but if you haven't noticed, y'all's voices are very similar.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Maybe I'm a Goddler. I was adopted. Did I ever tell you that?
Wait, is that why our podcast isn't more successful? Is everyone falling asleep listening to our podcast?
Well, at least we get, I mean, it's all about the downloads. If they have the downloads start and finish, we still get that.
Listen, if you're out there listening and you've made it this far without falling asleep, in particular to something that Dr. John said, I mean, if it was our guest, that doesn't count, but if you haven't fallen asleep to Dr. John, could you send us an email at therealsexperts@gmail.com to say I made it this far, and we'll know what you meant. Subject, I made it this far.
Well, I've tried my hand in the podcast game. The issue, with having such a boring voice is that sometimes the in mid download the computer falls asleep. That's how.
Oh, you can change your power settings.
I want to get back to because apparently you're. I'm
also J.C. Penney's IT guy.
Oh yeah, what are you doing now?
I'm their turtleneck mocker.
How does that happen? So a mock turtleneck or
mock turtlenecks are one of our best sellers, but no manufacturers make them anymore. It's 2019. No.
Yeah.
So what we are forced to do is buy full-fledged turtlenecks and run them through a process which mocks them down.
Oh.
So we slice off the top 3 to 3 1/4 inches of the turtleneck.
Yeah.
Thereby mocking it and turning it into a mock turtleneck.
Oh, I thought you meant like mocking it as in like, oh, you're like just a dumb shirt with a neck on it.
Yeah, we get that from a lot of ignorant people, but that's not what we do, okay?
And when you say, I noticed that you were using we language. So do you have a team of people doing this with you?
Do you know how many J.C. Penney's there are in the world, sir? But you think one man can mock all those turtlenecks? Not even with all the automation in the world.
Wow.
I mean, maybe he could, but he couldn't also be the IT guy.
Wait, so you're the IT guy for the mock turtleneck? Is that what you said?
No, for all of J.C. Penney's. That's how I knew about the power saving mode and Winders. Anyways,
no. If you don't have, I need to talk to him about. You're both on the same wavelength. You mentioned cans is lingo for headphones, and the whole. I'm behind the loop. I'm not very good with technology. Talk to us about other broadcasting, radio, podcast lingo that I don't know about. Like for instance, what is the slang term for like a microphone? Anything about that?
The microphone will be called grape on a stick.
Grape on a stick. See, I've never heard of that before. Why is it called grape on a stick?
Because it looks like a grape on a stick.
I guess so. I mean, just in a miniature, like a toothpick and a grape in the end.
And who's got time to say microphone?
Yeah,
I need grape on a stick. So I'm really.
You pass me that grape on a stick, please. What else? What else are we not privy to? Any other slang?
Things like when you record, it's not always called recording.
Okay.
It's called letting the dogs in.
You're letting the dogs in. I don't understand that. Like you're opening.
The dogs are your words and your thoughts, and you're letting them into the recorder.
That does make sense. That's crazy.
We've been doing this podcast for 27 years, and he still doesn't understand these things.
And you've been telling me that a few times. Like, hey, let's let the dogs in. I'm like, I'm looking around. I don't see any dogs, Delilah. And that's what you meant the entire time.
Sometimes he forgets to hit record, and I sing, "Who forgot to let the dogs in? Who?"
Oh my God!
I do that. Yeah. That's a common radio thing.
What about if you have like a really, like maybe the host is really off, and you want to like do like a secret like slang or wink to your producer, and like the host isn't really good today. Like, what is that slang?
Todd Goddler.
Todd Goddler. Oh,
it's named after me.
Oh man, that is some rough shit. That's what we call it. We call it some rough shit. It sounds like you've had a rough life. Like,
I mean, I'm content.
Wait, you are?
Well, you must have done a lot of work, like with therapy and that kind of stuff to get to that.
I mostly just masturbate a lot.
I was going to say, I imagine your therapist probably fell asleep on you as well? Oh, God.
And then I stole all of his money.
I'm picturing you. Oh, never mind.
You picturing him jerking off? Is that what you're gonna say?
I was gonna say I'm picturing you making love to your wife and saying, "Oh, this is the best I've ever had," and she's immediately out.
And then I steal all of her money.
She's never stayed awake to completion.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You must be really rich because you're stealing a lot of people's money.
I mean, I spend it all.
On what?
On legal bills, and he got sued the shit out of him for that ice storm event.
Wow. That's why I'm trying to get the steady job back so I can make the money back.
Well, we're going to try to help.
You sound like one of those battered pet commercials come to life.
Wait, what? Oh, like the Sarah McLachlan
Sarah
thing?
McLachlan commercial. Like you're the personification of that.
All right, here we go. We're gonna back you up, and you're gonna put out like a 30-second plea. We'll splice this up. We'll put it on the interwebs. We'll put it on our website. We'll put it on your website.
We'll put it on GoFundM.com.
GoFundM.com. So we'll sing you in, and you just give a plea out there that you want your job back. Here we go. In the arms
of a radio host, far away from the stereo.
If you're still listening to this and haven't fallen asleep, I pray that you take out your credit cards right now and leave them on the table. Lay your heads onto a pillow and just gently fall asleep. Make sure your doors are unlocked. As I will come in, steal your credit cards, and leave.
In the lack of treble, there's too much bass.
Oh, I'm getting really kind of sleepy. It's kind of lulled me asleep. So I think we're gonna have to cut. I think we're gonna have to cut this episode short. I'm sorry we didn't get to the top of the day, which is fire in the hole, buttholes, or whatever. You know. I'm your host, Dr. John C. Alanese, SCPM. I'll see you sex time.
Goodbye.
Delilah.
Da-da-to-do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.